Actually, to be honest, I can't. We're hosting the Gala.
I know. There must have been some kind of mistake.
I think probably that's what I would suspect. Actually, we're not really that. We've never hosted anything before, so we're a little bit unsure how to kind of approach it. You know, so what we thought, we'd try a little bit of an experiment, right? We're going to start again, and we're going to try it in a few different styles, just to see which hosting style works the best for us, you know, so because we've never done it before, so
maybe we should start off with something, maybe just a nice, normal kind of hosting style.
Get a feel
just polite and nice.
Okay, all right, that's good.
Right, okay.
So we'll just, and then...
we're hosting the Gala. Ladies and gentlemen, Lano and Woodley. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are Lano and Woodley, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the 14th Annual Comedy Festival Gala, supporting Community Aid Abroad. Francis.
Community Aid Abroad are a fantastic organisation, Colin, aren't they?
They certainly are, Francis.
And we're very pleased to be involved with them too. No, this doesn't feel right.
No, it doesn't feel right. No, it doesn't feel
really
right.
Us.
Maybe we need something a bit more cool.
Right, okay.
A bit more kind of groovy.
All right, I'll try that. I'm prepared to give it a go. Okay,
yeah,
so
right.
we'll just...
So,
okay, I might come just...
Yeah, come with me over this side, and we're hosting the Gala. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, Lano and Woodley. Yeah, so, I don't know, it was,
I kicked your foot then. That's not very cool. Didn't do that in rehearsal.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to do it with my lovely lady 2 or 3 times a night.
No, that doesn't feel right. I think we should try something that's a bit more us.
Bit more kind of slapstick.
Yes,
maybe.
That's it.
Yeah,
Let's try. Okay,
right,
so we'll try.
Okay.
All right. So
yeah.
okay.
Okay. Right.
So it's sort of a slapstick.
Sort of a slapstick kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, Lano and Woodley. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great pleasure to...
No. That's not really in the spirit of things. Tonight.
Did you have to put your shoulder into it? Jesus.
I'm a bit nervous.
Right, so, mate, that's not working.
No.
What we need, we're at the Regent. We're at the Regent Theatre in Melbourne. It's the 2000 Gala for Community Aid Abroad. We need something big. We need something bold. We need something brash. We need a big, production number to start the show.
A huge dance routine.
Something high camp, maybe.
Actually, that's quite a coincidence because I brought some camp costumes with me.
Some really camp costumes?
Some really, really camp costumes.
Well, fantastic. So, I think that's what we should do. We should start the show with something big. We should start the show with something bold and brash. A big production number. So here we go. Let's hit it!
The evening is long. Hurry to my blue heaven. Turn to the right. There's a little white light. Will lead you to my blue heaven. You'll see a smiling face, fireplace, cozy room. Little nest that's nestled where the roses bloom. Money and me, and baby makes 3. We're happy in my blue heaven.
Solo, Frankie boy!
Get up. I'm trying, sorry.
Get up! Get up!
Can't get up, it's difficult!
Oh, it's very difficult! Get up!
You gotta see a smiling face, fireplace, cozy room, and little nest nestled where the roses bloom. Just money and me,
a Kiwi. Like Russell Crowe, I'm from a small place you like to call Australia. I'd just like to get one thing out of the way first. 6, fish and chips, nipple. Enjoy. New Zealand's actually a really lovely place to live. It's very green. We don't have any dangerous animals. Our cops don't carry guns. It's basically Fisher-Price, my first country. New Zealanders as a whole, we're quite a laid-back people. We don't like to use the word laconic because it's got too many syllables and no one can be asked saying it. It's fantastic being here in Melbourne. I'm very excited to be here. I've got a couple of weddings to go to on the weekend, which I'm really thrilled about because there's nothing I like more than getting all glammed up and just driving around till I find one. I actually got married myself last year. It didn't last. It was just work experience. You know, I got to make the tea, still didn't know all the names by the time I left. It was one of those impulse buys, I think. Like an impulse buy you wish your friends had warned you didn't suit you. Like, don't do it, Cal, he makes your ass look big. I think the problem was, I just love a bargain. You know, it's like, well, he's a bit cracked, but if you turn him round, no one will notice. And I think... I think the thing is that the most exciting part for me about the whole wedding thing was that now that I've made a joke about it, my accountant tells me that I can claim the wedding as research, and that makes my husband a tax deduction. And best of all, the marriage was so short, it's still the same financial year. It's very exciting, actually. I have got a new boyfriend. Well, he's not new, but he's in great condition. And we actually bought a kitten last week, and it's just been so cute. He's been all scared and hiding under the couch and weeing everywhere. And I keep going, honey, it's just a cat. It's not going to hurt you. But to be fair, it is my fault that he's scared of the kitten, because I called it commitment. It's kind of traditional, I think, for women comedians to put their boyfriends down, but I couldn't find a vet that was willing to take the job. My lord, clapping from the front row. That's just a joke, obviously. We are getting on fantastically well. It's been quite exciting. He's all really happy because I've just told him that he doesn't need to wear a condom all the time. Now he just has to wear one when we're having sex. Hey, that's all from me. You've been lovely. Good night.
I was looking at myself in the mirror out the back there. Sometimes you look in the mirror and you think, is that it? Is that what I'm walking around with today? I think my head's too big for my body. It doesn't match my body. I think God got halfway through me and thought, that'll do. I reckon if Paul Kelly and Gandhi had a baby, I'd be it. I got attacked by a magpie today. They shit me, magpies. They're so cranky. They really make you look like a dickhead in the park, don't they? I read about magpies. You know, if you know the way they stop a magpie attacking it, you look it right in the eye, they reckon. I'd rather get attacked. I'm not walking down the park going like this. Magpie's probably looking at you going... They can never figure out which eye they want to look at you through. It looks like Paul Kelly that way. Looks like Gandhi that way. Yeah, I love the Australian language. I reckon the Australian language is a naturally smart-ass language. Like, you ask someone how they are in Australia, they don't tell you how they are. They tell you how they're not. And you've got to guess the rest. Okay, mate, how you going? Not bad. What have you been up to? Oh, not much. How much was that? Oh, it wasn't cheap. Where is this place? Oh, it's not far. When are we going? Oh, not long now. I bought a sandwich the other day in a shop. I bought a sandwich and the lady said, that's going to be $2.50. I said, when? Tell me how much it is today, that's all I care about. I reckon when I'm old, you know what I know what I'm going to be like. I'm going to be one of those old blokes in the RSLs. You know, they don't even know you, and they just walk up and go, "G'day, champ, you winning?" See, old people, when they get old, when they yell out and their head doesn't turn by itself, their whole body turns. Hey, Mr. Peters, what's going on over there? Hey, Johnny, huh? What the friggin' hell going on over there? You know, I tell you what, they ask you a lot of questions when you check in hotels these days. I went in the hotel the other day, I'm not joking, she looks at me, she goes, not directly at me, she goes, "Next." That was me, because no one was in front of me, just some air, and I made my way through the air. I get up the counter, and she goes, "Can I have an impression of your MasterCard?" I said, "I've never done it before, but I'll give it a go." She said, "Don't be stupid, that's a visa." Thanks a lot, good night, see you later.
Hey now, coming at you. What?
My name's Noel, and this crazy character is Julian Barron.
Don't touch me. Hi.
Such a joker.
Yeah.
He's always saying stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not joking. Don't ever touch me. Not now, not in the Gala, not when we're out buying corks. Oh, never, okay? Don't touch me.
Okay.
Okay? I thought what we'd do now is, we've had fun, we've had little laughs and little fun times.
Yeah.
I thought what we could do is get a little bit dark on people's asses.
What?
You know, I would like to present a little bit of a dark piece to the people.
Really?
What do you think? Yeah?
That's a good idea.
I write dark, pithy dramas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's present them with little dark nuggets.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Well, how? What? What are we going to do?
You can be in it. I'll do a piece and you can be in it, a short drama.
What, you've written a piece?
Yeah. When you were speaking, I wrote it in my mind.
Brilliant.
You get off and I'll introduce it.
So what shall I do then?
Well, you can be in it.
Okay.
Can you act?
Can I act?
Can you?
Not really, no.
Okay.
That was me acting then.
No. Not even through fabric. Okay. Just get off.
All right.
Get ready and I'll introduce the piece chunk segment.
Julian.
What?
Keep it real.
Will do. Okay. Right. This This is a piece which I've written myself with a pen, and it's set in Russia. Okay. Ooh, you're thinking, yeah? Well, don't think that. Okay. Because this is dark, pithy nuggets. Here we go. It's a piece I've written myself called simply Pies.
Would you like a pie?
No.
But it is a good pie. Full of nutrition.
Last time you gave me pie, I cut into it with my tiny pie cutter, and millions of birds flew out, hitting me in the eyes and the temples. I was confused. It was a trick pie. Always you bring me pie. I bring you pie. Why you bring me pie? We don't like pie. Why? Why can't you just tell me you love me? I love you. I bring you pie. It's a symbol of my love. Always pastry goods. Pastry speaks 1,000 words. Why not 3 simple words? Oh.
Thanks a lot.
Hello. That's not the introduction we agreed on. I'm a little bit annoyed. He told me he was going to say the bearded man, and I thought that's fine. You know, that's just a fact. But then he started riffing, didn't he? And he's made me look like a bit of a fool. Well, that's not how I envisaged starting this. We can cut that out, can't we? I dare say. Hello, I'm Daniel Kitson, and I'm not as bad at this as you're now thinking. See? Smooth. Now, I was once asked by an interviewer what I found funny, and I said, well, the thing that I think's funniest in the world is pigeons. I find pigeons an innately funny creature. I like the way they walk. It's quite funny. I can't be cross, angry, depressed, fucked off with the world and watching a pigeon walk at the same time. It's almost like somebody once lied to pigeons and told them that they'd all got You see, the funniest thing that pigeons do, I say, remembering that I've missed a bit out, that bit that I'd just started in quite a casual way actually relies on this bit, and if I'd have just done this bit, I wouldn't have been able to do this bit, and this bit's the funny bit. Still, you know, snip, snip, cool. You don't know me. The best thing that pigeons do is this. I like the way that when the pigeon's crossing the road and a car's heading towards the pigeon, rather than the pigeon seeming to think, well, I'll probably fly up into the air, where there are relatively few cars to speak of, what the pigeon genuinely seems to think is it looks at the car, it looks at the curb, and it genuinely seems to think, I think I can fucking make this. It's almost like, this is the bit that I was going to do before, it wouldn't have worked. Watch it work now. It's almost, isn't structure a beautiful thing to analyse? It's almost like someone's lied to pigeons and told pigeons that they've all got a finite number of wing flaps. You see, that wouldn't have worked if I hadn't done that first bit. As it is, it's storming this place, isn't it? And they don't want to waste any wing flaps on a journey that could actually be walked, you know. Well, if God had meant us to fly all the time, he wouldn't have given us these small, cumbersome, ill-designed feet, they would say. So, I saw a beautiful thing happen once involving a pigeon, and I'll tell you about it. I was on a train platform, right, really crowded, packed in, everyone, like, rammed in, and, you know, sort of no room to think or breathe or look or listen. You could probably do all those things, but you couldn't move, right? And in front of a train platform were the train tracks, right? Fairly standard formation. Probably didn't need to tell you that, particularly when we press for time. Not many train track manufacturers have gone the maverick route of popping them behind the platform. You know, platform full of dangerous maverick train boarders going, sounds like a train, take a fucking chance. Now, that looked improvised, didn't it? It wasn't. Now, I take your laughter and I throw it back in your face. Like an ambivalent deity. Rah. Now, that's what they'd look like. Now, so, platform, train tracks, far side of the train tracks, short wall about that big from stage height, right? On top of the wall was little dirty pigeons just wandering up and down. And everyone was so packed in, you could tell that everyone was transfixed by the meanderings of this little pigeon, right? And it soon became clear that this pigeon was a lady pigeon, because another pigeon flew in and landed next to the initial pigeon, and that was self-evidently a boy pigeon, because up on landing, he fluffed himself up, you know, to maximum sexy pigeon, you know. Like this, I'm just an everyday pigeon going about my day. Like this, I'm the pigeon daddy. And I'm looking for fly pigeon eggs. Now, I want you to know that I could have got a bigger laugh there if I'd gone for fly pigeon pussy, but that's just because it's alliterative, it's cheap, it's Pavlovian, and I want more. Right? So, and then, unbeknownst to him, after about 2 seconds of this, the lady pigeon had flown off in disgust, more or less, you know, leaving him grinding against nothing but air, right? So he's still there giving it all the moves, going, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself, lady pigeon. Oh, funky pigeon daddy. And then, after about 30 seconds of him grinding against thin air, he became a bit perplexed why the lady pigeon wasn't responding. We knew why she wasn't responding. She wasn't there. It's fairly simple, you know. But then he turned and saw that she'd gone. It was this heartbreakingly human moment. He went, come on, lady pigeon, lady pigeon. He'd held his heart out on his little pigeon wing. Come on, lady pigeon, lady pigeon. Then he turned round. He goes, come on, lady pigeon. Lady pigeon. And then something wonderful happened. He turned and he saw the packed platform staring straight at him. And his whole body went, And at that point, he could have flown off to rescue some pigeon dignity. Did he? No, he didn't. He'd heard the legend, and he walked proudly down the wall. You see that? That's a callback. Thanks very much. See you again. Bye.
Thank you, audience. And thanks to anybody at home if you clapped for me there. Okay, this is my guitar. My name is Demetri, and there's a lot of comedians backstage. I was one of them a minute ago. There's a store in my neighborhood called Foodtown World. I love that title, Foodtown World. Makes me think of a magical place that becomes less comfortable over time. I'm not just a comedian, I'm also a writer. I'm writing a book right now. I'm pretty excited because some authors write in first person and others write in third person. I'm writing my book in fifth person. So every sentence starts with, I heard from this guy who told somebody. It's a long book. It's very gossipy. It's very roundabout. I think the worst time to have a heart attack is during a game of charades. Especially if your teammates are bad guessers. I like statues because they show us what great people would look like if birds crapped all over them. Because pigeons have no sense of history. I used to compete in sports a lot, but then I realized that you can buy trophies. Now I'm good at everything. Thanks. No, that's cool. I like video games, but they're very violent. I want to design a video game in which you have to take care of all the people who've been shot in the other games. Hey man, what are you playing? Super Busy Hospital? If you could leave me alone, it's pretty serious. I'm in surgery right now. This guy was shot in the head 57 times. I got this guitar here. I just want to rock out or something. I felt right. I got these pajamas with pockets in them, which is great, because before that, I used to have to hold stuff when I slept. If somebody asks you the question, are you ticklish? It doesn't matter whether you say yes or no. They're going to touch you. If somebody says, are you ticklish? And you don't want to be touched. You have to say something like, I have diarrhea. Now leave me alone, because you're going to make it come out. And yes, I'm very ticklish. Thanks, audience.
Thanks very much. I've actually just been sent down here from Sydney to let you all know that re-Sydney 2000, we're actually thinking more like Sydney late 2001, early 2002, if that's all right with everyone. It's not going well. We're a bit behind. We've got the roads under control, which is terrific. We've got some fantastic new technology on the roads. I was coming through one of the new tunnels the other day, and I'm singing away. I've got the radio on. We are the world. We are the children. We are the given. And all of a sudden, this voice cut into my radio and went, Chick. Randwick exit, take the left lane. Randwick exit, take the left lane. And I've gone, excellent. And I was in Randwick in 5 minutes, which was fantastic, except that I was headed for the airport. But I thought, that voice is very commanding. You've got to do what it says. I thought, I want that job. That would be the best job. I would be racing to work. I'd get in there first thing in the morning going, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a lot of traffic to get through the tunnel today, so the speed limit, 180. 180, that's right. Good darts, 180. Put your foot down then. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'd be on it every 5 minutes. He couldn't stop me. Hey, I think you left the iron on. It'd be unreal. And you know who it is? It's actually the toll collectors, so that makes it even better, because they can get their revenge on all those really annoying people with bumper stickers on the back of their cars. Like, you know those girls that drive around, I call them beep beep arena girls, because they drive around in hatchbacks, they're really cool and they're steady, and they got things on the back of their car that say bad girl. It's got all because you're like so bad. Ooh, scary. The worst one though is the sign that says, they've got a sticker on the back of the car that says 51% sweetheart, 49% bitch, don't push it. I would give that chick 2 seconds to get into the tunnel before I was on the microphone going, try 100% mole. Oh, I'll push it. Get back here. You forgot to pay the $5 mole toll. Thanks very much. I'll see you in Sydney about 2001. Thank you.
Yes. How's everybody feeling tonight? One more time. How's everybody feeling tonight? All right, that's how we're doing. Good to be here, good to be here. Long plane ride from the United States. 20 hours! God, that's a long plane ride. You know you've been on a plane a long time when you are tired of sleeping. It's like, oh, I can't sleep another wing. I just can't sleep another wing. I just got to do something on this plane. I didn't talk to everybody on the plane. 400 people, I knew everybody by their first name. It's just a long ride. We got a little cricket match going on in the corner, volleyball, tennis game going on. It's just too long, too long. You know the plane ride is long when the pilot starts asking if anybody else want to fly. Does anybody else want to fly? I'm tired my damn self. I'm tired. It's just too long. Oh, life is getting terrible. You can't do anything. You can't trust anybody. Can't trust anybody anymore. Nobody has any trust. You can't sleep with anybody. Go to bed with somebody on Monday, you're dead on Tuesday. You can't take a chance. The Pope doesn't even trust anybody. You ever see the Pope? Goes all over the world preaching the word of God, love everybody. As soon as he finishes, he comes off and gets into a bulletproof car. He's not playing around. I see that little white car. It's bulletproof. It's not bulletproof. Everybody's dying. Everybody's upset. Everybody's dead. Princess Diana is gone, which was terrible. I couldn't believe when she passed away. A week later, Mother Teresa died. That messed me up altogether because I thought she was already dead. I said, God damn. She's still here? I thought she'd been gone. Then Versace died. Everybody was crying, Versace's dead, Versace's dead. I didn't cry when Versace died because I can't afford none of his clothes. But when they closed down Woolworths, ooh, I cried like a bitch. I said, God damn, Woolworths is closed. They done closed down Woolworths, oh my God. What will we do? Everybody's dying. The Kennedys, I don't know what's wrong with the Kennedys. They can't stay alive for nothing. Kennedy went skiing and hit a tree. A week later, Sonny Bono went skiing and he hit a tree. I don't know about y'all, but I think the trees out there are moving. I think they're moving around. Just jumping in front of people. You gotta be careful. Watch out for these trees. It's too much. Oh my goodness. What else is going on? Traveling is terrible. It's scary for me because being a comedian, I got to get on a plane everywhere I go. And you know, it's scary to get on a plane now because every time you get on a plane, you turn on the news, a plane is crashing here, a plane is crashing there. I'm going to tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, the problem with these airlines is not that they're crashing, the planes are going too goddamn high. You ever get on a plane, as soon as you sit down, the pilot comes and tells me, we're going to be cruising
at an altitude of 35,000 feet. Why? That's too high. That's why we need a black airline. Be a whole different story. You get on the plane, the pilot come over, check this out, y'all. We're gonna be cruising about 50 feet. That way, this plane crash, we ain't got no problem. I'm gonna have some rope hanging off the side of the plane. Y'all feel some turbulence, slide down the plane, because I'm gonna be gone. The hell we're looking for the black box. Y'all better find the black pilot. I'll tell you what happened. You know, a black airline wouldn't work. No boarding flights. First flight, 12 noon, everybody late for that plane too. Plane be double parked on the runway, blocking all the other planes. All the other planes come out complaining, who plane is in front? Oh, that's Nubian Air. I'm gonna move the plane. I went, there's one plane come down here, it was raggedy, just a broken down plane. Didn't have seatbelts. Everybody just held hands. Hold on, everybody, hold on. Lock up, we about to turn. Just a little ass plane. They didn't have a flight attendant, they had a vending machine. If you didn't have change, you know your ass went hungry. We had no change. And I'm getting too old now. I can't do everything I used to do. I'm getting too old, getting up there in age. Like, you know you're getting old when certain signs in your body let you know you're getting old. Like, you know you're getting old when you wake up in the morning and your body hurts for no reason. You start blaming it on the way you slept. Ooh, I slept wrong. Ooh, I shouldn't have slept that way. Or this is how you know you're really getting old. When you go out to a nightclub and you start complaining about everything in the club. Ooh, the music loud as hell in here. Why the music so loud? Turn the music down. It's too loud. And it's so dark. Why is it so dark? It's so dark. Put the lights on. Oh, it's too crowded in here. It's a fire hazard. Keep something on these people in here. It's too crowded. Well, this is how you know you're really getting old. When you go out somewhere and you start looking at your watch to figure out how much sleep you'll get if you leave now. Let me see. I get about 4 hours sleep if I leave right now. I'm tired as hell. I gotta go to work in the morning. I ain't got no time for this. I got no time for this. I got no time. I am too tired. Then you get old and you can't do everything you used to do. Oh, no. Making love, or you can forget about that nowadays. When you reach over 30, men and no, that's going on 30, making love right now is a lot different. I remember back in there when you made love, it took 2 minutes. Not no more. Women want you to make love to them all night long. Listen here, ladies, I ain't got that kind of time. I got things to do. Making love to me is like a race. We both start at the same time. Whoever reached the promised land first is the winner. If I get there before you do, I'm taking a nap, get ready for the next race. I'm tired. I ain't got no time for this. I am tired. Oh, it's too much. And ladies and gentlemen, before I leave on out here, I want to tell everybody, remember some things to do. Certain things you need to remember. There's a lot of people forgetting to do certain things before they leave the house. I remember your parents would always tell you, use the toilet before you leave. That's why some of you guys aren't laughing too loud right now, because you got to use the toilet right now. Sitting in your seats right now with your stomach bubbling all the way up, like, oh, I have to use the toilet. But you know one thing, you never want to use the toilet in the public restroom. You never want to have to do that, because sometimes, you know, you want to go in there and you want to handle your business impersonal. But sometimes people start walking in there and you're looking through the little crack in the door to see who done came in and called you. Who's out there? I'm trying to use the toilet. I don't want nobody to see me. The only thing worse than that is when you go to somebody else's house and have to use the bathroom. And sometimes you have to doodle. You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you have to doodle at somebody else's house. But you ain't quite sure about how much doodle to put in their toilet. You know how much to put in yours, but you ain't sure about theirs. So you just want to put a little bit of doodle, put a little bit of toilet paper, you flush the chain, all of a sudden the water come rising up. Now you in the corner praying to God, oh please, Lord, please don't let this water overflow, Lord, please. The water stop right here. You move, put the seat down, I'm getting on out of here, Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
This song we wrote for a New Zealand film project, but it didn't get picked up. But it's a little bit hurtful, but...
We've got to move on, I suppose, eh?
Yeah, so we're going to play it for you now.
Frodo, don't worry. I know it's very tempting. Yes, you will appear to disappear, but the dark riders, they'll know you're there.
Yes, Lord Sauron has many spies.
Many spies have many eyes.
One ring to find them, one ring to rule them all. One ring to find them, one to find them.
One ring to rule them all. Yeah.
want him, come and claim him.
Are you not a conjurer of cheap tricks?
The fires of Mordor.
Do they, Gandalf?
Quickly, hide!
Run, Sam Ganji!
Run! We have to get away from them. There's too many of them. We'll never make it. We made it.
Hooray!
Yay! Gandalf, my old friend, I like what you've done with your beard. You have my sword.
And my bow.
And my axe.
Yo, Frodo, what you doing wearing the ring? All powerful jewelry, is that your new thing? I know it's hard when you're little more than 3'4", little ass so close to the floor. Trying to lead the fellows through the gates of Mordor, the fellowship.
Yeah, the fellowship.
I don't rap about bitches and hoes, I rap about witches and trolls. I'm passing on the words of the Elven King. Wisdom to all, Frodo, don't wear the ring. Frodo, don't wear the ring. You'll never be the Lord of the Rings. Dwarves, elves, human beings, don't know what it is, it's a Lord of the Rings.
Thanks very much, Flanagan Concords.
Thank you. I actually recently found out that the RSPCA want all of us to get computer chips installed in our dogs. You heard that? It's true. Apparently the dog tag system isn't working, and it's going to cost $200. Now, I don't have $200 to install computer software in my dog. But I do have a Nintendo 64, so I've just gaffer taped that to a head. It's working very well so far. I think it's weird how some people have that really weird math system when it comes to dogs. You know, I was in the park one day and someone said, "Oh, how old's your dog?" I said, "Oh, she's 6. They went, "Ah, so she's 42. No, she's 6. Because apparently 1 human year equals 7 dog years. You know that? It's true. You've probably noticed when your dog turned 2, the way it suddenly just got really moody. Stomp off to its kennel to listen to The Cure for hours on end. You know, by the time it's turned 6, it's bought a sports car, it's dating puppies. Actually, my dog's just turned 10 and started telling me these pointless war anecdotes. It's just... I also have a cat, you know. I think you have a very different relationship with your dog and cat. You know, I think the relationship you have with your dog, it's a really healthy, loving relationship. You know, there are those moments when you're patting it and you're looking into its eyes and it's like, "I love you." And it's looking back, "I love you too." It's a beautiful moment between two animals. It's very different with a cat. You know, you have the exact same moment. You're patting it, looking into its eyes, "I love you." And it's looking back, "I love you too. But I need to see other people." It's not you, it's me, really. You know, as the owner of a cat, you sort of go, "Oh, okay. But we can still live together, can't we?" "Oh, sure. I can't operate a can opener." I gotta say, though, my favorite animal of all time would have to be the T-Rex. I love the Tyrannosaurus Rex. You know, he's got like his big T-Rex legs and the big T-Rex body and T-Rex head and these tiny little arms. I love them. And scientists have actually found out that the reason why the T-Rex was such a vicious predator was because all the other dinosaurs used to pull the piss about the size of his arms. They'd take him out behind the toilets at recess and just hold his head back. You know, the way the whole dinosaur era actually ended was because a comet worth the force of 11 billion atomic bombs actually smashed into planet Earth. And I saw in this documentary recently, they said, you know, unbeknownst to these magnificent creatures, a comet was on a path of destruction with planet Earth. And I was thinking, it's probably a good thing they didn't know, because I don't think a creature with a brain the size of a pea is going to deal with that information very well. Ooh. 11 billion atomic bombs. Better cover your eyes. The T-Rex going, "Oh, good." Thanks very much, guys. Have a good night. I'm Sarah Kendall.
So nice. Thanks, Paul.
Awesome. Yes. Now, you know what? We're missing one of our members. Yes. Adam Hills. Are you in the house? Adam Hills, are you coming to bring the pain?
Yeah, baby.
Representing on the fullest. Hello, Adam Hills.
How are you?
I'm excellent. Yes. Now, Adam, we're gonna do a little bit of ciphering, all right? So you just shout out a word, any word, and we will drop it.
Vegemite.
The word is Vegemite.
Yeah, oh, had a taste of your Vegemite. Yellow bottle, I thought it would be hella tight. Oh my gosh, then it happened. I vomited so hard it threw up like a comet. How do you eat it?
Excellent, excellent, good. How about another word, Mr. Hills?
Redback.
Redback.
Now from where I come from, that might be controversial, but that's okay, cause Freestyle likes to get those words. So if you give me a minute, I might come with something clean. But redback, it doesn't rhyme with anything but something kind of naughty, mean, not nice, I don't know.
All right, give us one more word. We'll end it with that.
Yes.
Australian wheat board.
Oh, yes. What you do with the kickbacks and the charges that we bring? Not a damn thing. What you gonna do? What? Not a damn thing. Mr. Howard, why don't you ever bring yourself to the front of the stage? Okay, we're just asking for you to simply explain. We wanna know why you never read another thorough, okay? Those memos got burrowed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you all for coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you all for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you all for coming out this evening. Why? We are Freestyle Love Supreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Freestyle Love Supreme!
I must say you can't beat a festival, can you? Although I'm going to be honest with you and say that the last time I did the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, I did find myself thinking, what am I doing here? Because really, the main reason to do Edinburgh is so that you can establish yourself in Britain, which would also mean living there for a while, and without wanting to offend anyone English in the audience, I'd rather eat my own shit. Now, part of the problem is the food. And look, I know it's all been said before about British food, but I am obsessed with the fact that that country is so close to countries like Spain, France and Italy, but they go, oh no, you can keep your pasta and your paella, it's got nought on our mum's battered offal. What I really love about travelling is that it's not until you leave this great brown land of ours that you realise that no one outside of Australia knows anything about us. We had a taxi driver who told us that the state of Quebec is bigger than our entire nation. And we were so worn down by that stage, we both went, oh, really? No, I'm telling you, he could have turned around and said, hey, I hear your Prime Minister's a wombat. And I would have gone, yeah. He's got some pretty weird policies, but boy, can that guy burrow. A little bit of political correctness happening up the top there. But now the main difference that I noticed while I was in Montreal was with the audiences. Because I reckon I've done enough gigs to know that most Australian audiences, when given the choice between audience participation and walking around with chili paste in their underpants, will go, I love a burning clacker every time. Not in Montreal, oh no. I was doing a gig where the compere was talking to this woman in the audience, and she has just suddenly sprung out of her chair and produced a photograph of herself of when she was a lot larger, which she's proceeded to show everyone. She's like a bloody walking Jenny Craig commercial. And I am standing there thinking, I don't think an Australian would produce a photo of themselves at a comedy venue, even if the before-after scenario involved their head growing back. And then I made the mistake of going up to the compere afterwards and going, whew, what about that woman with the photograph? And she's gone, I know, 120 pounds, 120 pounds. Can you believe it? It's like she lost a whole other person. Good for her, I say, good for her. And I am just standing there thinking, I am just so not in my own country. But of course, the real highlight was that international economy flight home. And you know, I don't care that you're in economy. Free alcohol is your God-given right. Thank you, fellow problem drinkers. And at one point, I've asked the flight attendant for a drink, and she's gone, "I'll see what I can do." And I thought, no. I'm not asking you to do me a favour. You know, I could have understood her going, "I'll see what I can do," if I'd maybe gone, "Excuse me, is there any chance of you making your makeup look a bit more natural?" Thank you very much.